The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Dallas Mavericks.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the... Let's take a look at Dallas. Well, they started off with the Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the free throw. Murray, good.
Look, we've come to expect this from Murray. He has a knack for hitting tough shots.
Doncic against Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Marshall with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And finished off.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Brown with pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Pass to Washington. Washington with the screen on Murray. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And those opposing crowds continue to great finish. Oh, my. My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected camp. Doncic gets to Washington. Back to Doncic. Pass to Marshall. 5 to shoot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Murray. Rebound by Marshall.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie Nichols. Allie, it's all yours.
A video just the thing that we're able to chat. Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pre-game, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Denver making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's Marshall. Off target at the rim.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Murray down low. Marshall defending. Goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Clifford.
Number 21, Daniel Gafford.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Johnson can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. Don't get many looks better from that range.
Doncic outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in. Deep 2 from Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
For the screen on Murray. The drive by Doncic. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. But when the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Gafford against Jokic. Hardaway for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. It's all knotted up.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
Screen by Gafford. There's Williams. Got it. Good job in the high post.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Larson with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Murray against Cleveland. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway for 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunchy.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Gafford checks the big for Williams. And he gets a whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block him, force him to the line.
For Dallas, they have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. And he makes the first, but misses the second. To the middle. Kick out to Brown. On the arc. And the quarter ends with some stifling leadership. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
On the floor for Denver to get going here in the second quarter. Up front is Gordon and Valanciunas. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Brown. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard position. The Mavericks leading. Pass the flag. Over Hardaway. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for the Mavericks. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver.
Mavericks foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. Kicks it out to Gordon. Connects from 3-point range. Gordon's got 5 now.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Larson. Screen by Gafford. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Gordon. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, look, Valanciunas is a big guy. So it's easy to understand why he gets fouled this close to the basket.
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in for Brown.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Doncic. To stop the run. Here's Gafford. The speed from Valanciunas. The Nuggets lead by 3. Pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
He is is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around.
And so it's Dallas with it. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Doncic against Murray. Right wing from past the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they just can't find a way to end this game. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Gordon. It's deflected. And now the fans break. Doncic with the ball. And Flash throws it down.
Dropping the sledgehammer there. He curves a 10-0 run by Denver.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Such a wide open look. Gordon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Gafford sends the pick for Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
First team.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nuggets?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And he makes the first.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
All 3 throws good from Doncic. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. To the inside. Jokic slams it in.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement.
Finally a screen on Murray. The 3 for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Down low. Outside for Murray. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 5 now.
Great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Finally sets a screen for Doncic. For Murray. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Mavericks trail by 7. Lively a screen on Murray. Lively high post. Pass to Marshall. Stolen by Brown. Goes in for the dunk.
You see this from Brown night after night. Always ready to get out on the break.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for flag. Lively is screen on Murray from about 19 feet. And the shot is good, popping in off the front of the ring. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
The mid-range opening takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making it. Look, we know scoring on the break is easier than in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball ahead, do it.
Here's Jokic. What time by the big man, Jokic.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
There's a screen by Washington. Doncic passes to Washington. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Get Doncic a passing lane and he'll thread the needle.
7-second difference. Shot the game clock. Pulls up. And the rejection by Lively. Here's Washington. That's it. He's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
The deep three from Murray. And he got that one up in time, so it doesn't go in. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on this one. And we'll be right back after this.
And as we welcome you.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
Looking at the series, that is more than enough.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Luka Doncic's out there with flag. And it's Marshall. Hit it with a small foot. It's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, we're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Washington, that's for two. Lays it up off the glass. Washington's got 8 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite it.
Lively in position.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Here's Murray. It's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
Lively a screen on Murray. To the wing on the left. Here's Flag, covered by Johnson. And it's Flag missing.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball from start to half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, Jamal Murray, we know, is one of the elite shot makers in the game, and his passing is much improved as well.
Johnson outside. Here's Jokic. Too easy inside from Jokic.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Lively a screen on Murray. The three for Doncic. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his fifth basket.
Yeah, they've come out very confidently for their first foul here to start the season.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. It's Murray with the jam.
Well, what else is new? Jokic orchestrating the best passing big man to ever play the sport.
And that one's good. Flags got 7 points.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Brown. And he comes in after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about the elevation for Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
And here's Doncic from the arc. They grab their own miss. Pass to Flag. Here's Marshall. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the look for Murray. And the 3 off target.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stat almost identical.
And here's Washington outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Brown with it. Defended by Flash. Johnson. Wide open. He fired. It's good. 12 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic against Murray. It's Flash, top of the key. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Derek Lively.
Jokic is such an intelligent player. He'll fake guys into a foul, whether it's with the pump fake or something else.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And he can't get the first one.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
And that's a rare missed opportunity for him. I mean, really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
To the paint. Gafford with the steal. Williams inside. Brown on him. Williams gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Larson, no good. The Nuggets trail by 5. Hardaway gets to Brown. To the inside. Gordon finds Brown. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. And again, Denver, no good. Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Williams passes to Larson. Right side, Williams. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Running on the wings, they'll go with Brown and Hardaway Jr. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Murray in at the 1. Here's Flash. Hits the jumper. And it's 9 points for Cooper Flash.
If you came to watch the scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for this? Just fantastic execution.
First personal foul. First team.
And the first one at the line is good. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Dallas. So he gets them both. Williams with the ball. There's a screen. Pass to Fontecchio. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Watson. And the layup full. Watson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver it.
The Nuggets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Murray, the pass to Brown. And the foul called on Cooper Flash. That is a second foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Murray kicks to Johnson. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway for 3. And that one is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on to continue missing.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Pass staying involved. Valanciunas will get a chance at the line.
2 shots.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
For the screen on Murray. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another shot. And it's Gafford laying it in. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. They're going to get pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Johnson. And another miss by Denver.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach. Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
The Nuggets with another miss. Mavericks leading by 3. Hodges outside. Now Gafford. For the screen on Murray. Shoots the 3. 7-foot shot. It's off. Denver's gotten off to an overtime start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one drops.
Man, those were massive points from Brown. They really needed that.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And now let's swing it over to Alan LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He dug into his team for being just complacent in offense, saying, "You're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Being more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys will take ball movement improves out there."
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Game. Marshall decided where to go with it. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What?
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're stealing the ball.
And sets the pitch. Jokic. Rebounded by Lively. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic outside. 1:22 left in the fourth. The shot is good!
Double just decides he wants to take over. And his post back comes up in the woods on that. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots in the field.
Illegal screen on Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And he commits the intentional foul.
Cameron Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
6-point game. And they double up Doncic. Here's Lively. Now Washington pulls it down. What? And that's it.
Command of this game. Starting the line.
And at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no penalties.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Here's Murray. Releases from 15. He nails the tip shot.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
And now inside to foul and
Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Lively. Deflects the pass. Doncic outside. Rockets 6. Can't get it to go. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now break 2-0 with all the momentum on their side.
In fantastic shape right now.
We'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please come up safely, and we hope to see you.
To bet.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now, we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.
The Western Conference NBA.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, this is a crucial game for them. A win here, and this is a brand new series. But a loss has them staring at a daunting 3-1 deficit.
NBA, this is when a team looks to its fans for a big boost. They want the energy in this building to be electrifying.
And now Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington. Lively down low, and it's flagged in at the three. Now here's Jokic, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
That was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Now Murray. The crossover. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Left the defender stunned, stupefied. Murray was magnetic.
Brown grabs the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Hardaway, the pass to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
Pass to Lively. Brown against Irving. Money from the wing.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our home defense. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And it's Doncic missing. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. With the step back. Sinks the 15-footer.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Washington, a screen on Brown. Back to Washington. For three. Hardaway grabs the board.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. From deep, here's Doncic. Brown grabs the board. Denver leading by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hardaway, no good. Here's Irving. Can't connect from short range. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Jokic. This is the baby hook. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. That one drops for him.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Outside Brown. Gordon outside. Denver moving it around. Here's Jokic. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Doncic. Washington screen on Murray. Fades and shoots. Pulled the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though. And it's all knotted up.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All right, everyone. Time to make some noise for your one and only.
Look for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. And Strother subbed in for Brown. .156 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Strother. He's guarded by Irving. From deep, Johnson. They grabbed their own miss. Rejected by Lively.
Lively's on you like this with all his size and length. It's hard to get a shot off on him.
go with it. Outside for Irving. There's the triple. Doncic passes to Marshall. Second shot opportunity. That shot is off. Good D by Hardaway. Here's Strother. Lets it go from deep. And it's Martin with the rebound.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Marshall. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Look, I think Murray is best described as a combo guard, but he can make passes too.
Here's Doncic. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Marshall passes to Doncic. Back to Marshall. Just 5 to shoot. Intercepted. 1 second left. Oh, some nice defense there to end the quarter. It's all tied in Denver. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. We welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered. And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, it certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the floor. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Strother in the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Gordon with a steal. Over flag. Gordon can't hit. Dallas leading by 4. Here's flag. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Brown passes to Gordon. Here's Strother. Valanciunas down low. Still no points. And he makes it.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Jason Kidd decided to call time here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Brown's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Brown. Dallas also making some changes. Washington's checked in for Larson. And Irving is subbed in for Williams.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here. Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Now here's Johnson. Screen by Gordon. No good from outside. Here's flag. Covered by Johnson. Here's Irving. Kept alive. Marshall on the wing. Pass to flag. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Washington, a screen on Johnson. Inside. Washington powers it through.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Sinks it from distance.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
To the paint. Stolen by Valanciunas. And Denver pushing it up now. Murray for three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Irving against Murray. Gafford with a screen on Murray. That's the flag. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the stat. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Watson in for Gordon. And Dallas with a change here, too. Doncic checked in. Now here's Jokic. No points yet. Watson passes to Brown. Here's Murray. Whoa, Murray getting it done in 3.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. Making a long night for the opponent.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Down low. Here's Gafford. Marshall outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Watson. Back to Murray. Launches it. There it is. Murray buries the 3.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Gafford with a screen on Murray. Here's Doncic. Pass to Washington. Beyond the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the board, fighting hard for every miss. I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. The rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game up.
Now here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea. I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense. Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Doncic passes to Irving. Washington outside. Irving looking around. Shoots over Brown. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter. Providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Really an incredible game for Jamal Murray.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night. Yet, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Washington lively down low. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's flag in a small forward. Here's flag. No good there, off the double clutch. To the inside. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Irving. Counted. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Irving, so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Brown finds Murray. screen. Jacks up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Murray's got 20.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And here are the Nuggets now. It's a one-point game. Irving against Brown. Pass to Murray. Jokic the screen. To the paint. It's stolen by Lively. And stolen by Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Derek Lively.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And Jokic drops them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. We love to see that.
Doncic against Murray. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Dallas.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 1. Pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. Now here's Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. Deflected! Doncic against Hardaway. Here's Flag. Over Murray. And Flag missing. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out to Gordon. The three. Mavericks with the rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
For the lead. And it's Doncic missing. Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Murray.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Irving against Brown. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. Denver moving it around. Jokic. And he elevates for the slam. Derek Lively on the roll. Give me that one.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
So it's Dallas with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Offensive board. And here's Flag outside. The shot off that time. The Nuggets lead by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in putting his way.
And Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Lively with a screen on Hardaway. Irving for 3. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And with some blows, it's going to be on Najee Marshall. That's his first foul of the game. 1:41 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. He buries it from 3. Murray's got 23 points.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense. Well, when you look at the assist totals, they've been clearly the better team.
It just slipped there on the interior. Doncic draws the whistle.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
We also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Looking at who's out there now for Denver. Strawler's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Brown in for Murray. And he comes up with a bucket.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Doncic against Brown. Pass to Irving. And stolen by Brown. .36 seconds minutes left in the third. Jokic the screen. 6 to shoot. Brown passes to Jokic. Excellent D there from Lively.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Irving. Screen by Lively. Pulls up high post. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter, and we've won 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 5. And time to step away quickly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Aiden Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
That's what you like about Washington. Never in a rush, takes his time, gets the defender to react.
It's both from the stripe. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Outside Johnson. Off target from outside.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Valanciunas against Irving. There's the drive. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Irving. Johnson with a bucket. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Irving. Pass to Larson. Brown with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Now Johnson. Oh, Johnson slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly, Pete. When you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Murray passes to Valanciunas.
Boy, Valanciunas is a mountain of a man. A solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Irving. Over to the left wing. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Shoots from 12. Brown shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining the lead.
Not many trips in this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Marshall outside. Pass to Larson. He takes it in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him converted to easy bucket.
No good for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Gordon in for Johnson. Flags checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Marshall.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. Here's Flag. Jokic on the double team. Yes, sir.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Murray looking around. screen by Gordon. From downtown. Yes, sir, with the three.
Unflappable under pressure. You see why they give it to Hardaway Jr. Because he knows how to rise to the occasion.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
And Allie, thank you for that. Irving. Doncic outside. Just 3 to shoot. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Denver leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Murray. Murray is screen on Irving. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Doncic on the wing. Defended by Murray. Takes a 3. Doncic outside. Goes up again. In the paint. Luka.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moment.
Here's Jokic. Washington with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of here.
Now Irving. Flag outside.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Here's Jokic. From 10 feet out. Oh, he cannot hit. Lively against Jokic. Lively with screen on Hardaway. Irving. Yes, sir. Sticks the J.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. How do you think this is going to play out?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Jokic. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Irving against Brown. For 3. He's off from 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the three-point line.
Doncic! So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, that'll do it for now.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs. Round.
Hi again. We welcome you to our broadcast. You look at Dallas. This is clearly a massive Game 5. The series tied at 2. They're home, and we know that's very important.
Well, it's a best of 3 now. They have a chance tonight to get a step closer to the second round. This is a huge opportunity on their home floor.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside form, it's Gordon and Jokic. Running down the wings, they'll go with Brown and Hardaway Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now Doncic. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range. It's up a 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown the pass to Gordon. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Dallas. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Jokic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. In the corner, it's flat. Doncic looking it over. And finished off.
Mr. Riley might be the best catch and finisher in the alley-oop situation. That's a dunk, folks.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Lively. It's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Out to Hardaway.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
The Nuggets with another miss. That's a floater go. And that one's good.
Now, Luka, just a creature natural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
So David Allen decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Lively. And that one's good. Jokic.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Lively a screen on Murray. Here's Doncic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
They saw what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
To Hardaway, inside. Here's Jokic. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Jokic has got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving us high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Wide with it. Covered by Brown. Tries the spin move. Shot from free throw range. Hits some room on the right wing. And the bucket's good.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Back to Murray. To the middle. 6 feet out. And the rejection by Lively. Washington finds Doncic. Washington trying to break free. And Doncic gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting basketball.
Going down the bottle to his skills, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Washington, and it's Marshall in for flag. Mavericks leading by 4. High arcing shot.
Boy, he could couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Just goes to
Incoming hits Joker time as Jokic shaking the arena with that slam.
The three production. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up toward the Denver Nuggets. And that's just Crawford. Good on the 3-point shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here. Starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Doncic. Here's Rifle. In the corner, it's Kleba. Leaps for it. And they get it back. Pass to Marshall. Lively a screen on Murray. Marshall gets the bucket.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray scanning the floor. Outside Hardaway. From the stripe. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Doncic. Takes a step back. Here's Irving. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Murray, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter. Just can't get it to go.
The three production. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for them.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the floor for Denver to get going here in the second quarter. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Brown. And it's Strawther in at the 2-guard spot. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Nuggets trail by 7. Brown with it. Down low. And stolen by Flagg. Here's Gafford. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Trying to defend an athletic 7-footer like Daniel Gafford is not easy, folks. Just gets the contact right there.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. And Denver also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Brown, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside, getting points from post.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Johnson. Shot by Gordon. Wide open. Off target from outside.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And that one's good. Flag.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Let's now give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Johnson. Gordon against Washington. Gordon kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the way.
Boy, tremendous touch inside from Johnson. This guy, not just a three-point shooter.
Brown against Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the man.
It works well there. Now resistance from the deep.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. He's got to want to work.
Valanciunas, good.
I think it makes their offense so much more effective when Valanciunas can knock down those spacing dribbles. It draws all those bigs away from the cup.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. And Denver also making a switch. Murray's checked in for Brown. In the corner, Irving with it. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 6. And a wide open look for Irving. And Gafford throws it down.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Knocks it loose. Marshall with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Marshall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Back to Murray. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. Over Murray. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Nuggets trail by 7. In the quarter, it's Gordon. Again, Denver with the triple.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Irving dishes to Marshall. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Irving against Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas leading by 4. Irving attacking. Here's Washington. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance twice. Washington's got his first bucket of the night. Murray left side. Outside Gordon. Johnson finds Brown. To Johnson. Denver needs to get on the shot. Murray for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving surveying the floor. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7 though.
They're scoring both points of buckets. It's raining buckets.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Johnson the pass to Gordon. Now Murray. With the dunk.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Big effort. Here's flag by Valanciunas. And it's flag missing. The Nuggets trail by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Johnson, it's tipped. Marshall with the steal. Fast break, here they come.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Flag.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Lively. That's it. The Dallas lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Jokic. And so we conclude the first half. It's Dallas. They lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Okay, please direct your attention to center court. And
once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and
Looking at the series. Thanks for joining us.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. The start backcourt. Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Flag in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. A nice shot by Brown.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Flag missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. And Murray, here we go. Here's Brown. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Doncic against Murray. Lively with the screen. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Flag. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 8 points for Cooper Flag.
See, Kyrie never hesitates as soon as he sees that open man. Boy, it is on time.
Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Outside Gordon. From outside the arc, they get it back. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jokic.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Here's Doncic. Good defense by Jokic.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And that's what you're looking to do. Give your best scorer something within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. From deep. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the 3. Jokic. It's good on the putback.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
The 3 for Doncic. Out left to the wing. Back to Lively. And finished off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, Gia, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Outside Irving. In the corner, Lively with it. Clock is at 3. The kick out to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Oh, here's Murray. He's got 6. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. And a kind roll that time off the rim is up on front. And now a 9-point Maverick lead. Denver's run a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. And again, Denver, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Lively with the screen. Here's Doncic from deep Washington. It's not going to go for him. The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Murray. Now Jokic covered by Irving. Looking to end the run. Hardaway with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Dallas leading by 6. Doncic passes to Marshall. Produce on Johnson. Here's Marshall. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and dunks it in. Marshall's got 9.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of the screen. It's nicely done.
Brown back to Jokic. Johnson outside. 3-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks have won 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Doncic for Jokic. Jokic against Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
What an up fake by Luka Doncic.
Valanciunas is checked in for the Nuggets. Christian Brown comes in for Bruce Brown. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Brown's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 9. Wide with it. 10 points for him. For this screen on Johnson. Big effort.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Dallas ending the third quarter on a 12-3 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. So I'm there for the Nuggets right now. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Shoots from the elbow. A tad short, but it's good off the front. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Inside. Brown. Hits 2 free throws there. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle ball.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And both free throws good for Brown. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Irving drives in, and there it is for him. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Brown, the pass to Watson. Here's Murray. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Marshall up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Marshall gets the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full.
And here is Murray. To the middle. To find Valanciunas. To him. Johnson gets to Murray. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. Hardaway is subbed in for Johnson. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Outside Irving. And he hits from 17.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And here's Jokic. The pull of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Dallas leading by 11. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here we go, one-on-one. And stolen by Clark. And he misses the J. The Nuggets trail by 11. Now Murray. Brown sets the pick for Murray.
2 minutes remaining to the game.
Jokic inside. Tightly defending. That one drops.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the quarter. Strong work at that end of the floor. Tries it from 19. Gordon with the rebound. Here's Doncic. Puts up the three. That one is off. Brown against Irving. And stolen by Clark. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not happy. He's just fearless. Going up inside. On 12 left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Doncic. No problem with the wide open jump.
Guys, that's just about one to do here for Game 5. Always remember. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6. But a huge win tonight for the Mavericks.
They really had to go, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And with this Game 5 victory, they will go up 3 games to 2. And what do you think, guys, about their chances to win this series now?
I think they have the advantage. I mean, clearly one more game at home and one game on the road. They've got 2 chances now to get it done.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big time out for Luka Doncic.
Boy, whatever it was he did, he was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Here's Larson. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3 games to 2 lead.
Now they can
Yeah.
just a little bit easier
my
knowing
goodness.
they're just 1 win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Oh, just gigantic, you're right. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForge,
the Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1.
Hey, it's been an exciting series so far as we head into Game 6 in the West. I can't believe the level of play we've seen. Taking a look at the Nuggets. What a huge game tonight for this team. Down 3-2. They have to win at home to extend this series.
And I'll tell you what, B.A., these fans know that. You get the sense they are extra rowdy. They understand what their team needs.
So here's Dallas' starting group. Washington and Lively down low. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's flag into the small forward. Doncic outside. Here's Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Outstanding job getting the call inside. Irving is fearless amongst the two.
Free throws good from Irving.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. As you might expect, when you talk about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic, Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
If I've got Kyrie on my team, I want the ball in his hands as much as possible. He just makes great decisions.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Jokic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Denver shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Lively with the screen on Murray. Outside Irving. The floater. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon against Washington. Gordon pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Hardaway from outside. Here's Jokic. Gets it down.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Here's Doncic. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give up the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Inside. And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Throw it down on the lob.
They don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Murray. Here he goes. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard sitting up.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Rejected by Lively. Here's flag. By Brown. And that one's good. Flag.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. By Lively. Rebound by Murray.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Brown passes to Jokic. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
So Jason Kidd decided to call time here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Watson, he's checked in for Gordon. Johnson comes in for Hardaway. Crowther's checked in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Always a nice way to start. He makes his first one.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Johnson with it. Now Doncic defending. From deep, Jokic. Mavericks with the rebound. A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. Lively with a screen on Brown. Pass to Marshall. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. He'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line to be the
first trip to the line. And Denver making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And there's the lob. Slam dunk by Lively.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Johnson against Doncic. Johnson passes to Brown. Now here's Valanciunas. The three ball. Doncic pulls down the board. 36 seconds left in the first quarter here. Count it. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Watson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Doncic. Pass to Irving. Marshall outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Johnson. From outside the arc. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Dallas closing. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And I like how they play defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Flag is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Williams. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. Here's Murray. Put back. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Pass the flag. And again, it's Dallas.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Here's Watson. Outside Johnson. And here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Strother. Gafford grabs the miss.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it. Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Washington's checked in for Dallas. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Confronting a shooter of JV stature is never easy, and he can make them pay for that mistake at the line.
Holmes, he's checked in for Najee. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Dallas leading by 8. Here's Flag. 6 points for him. Fades. And the shot no good. A bit short. Murray scanning the floor. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
Here's Williams. And Holmes with the block. Gafford against Murray. Mavericks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Marshall. The putback.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
Outside Murray. From deep three-point land. Gafford grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentage would go down.
Washington against Holmes. And Washington powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather. Talk things over. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Gordon comes in for Holmes. Hardaway's checked in for Johnson. And it's Christian Brown in for Strother. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Williams.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And again, it's Denver missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged culture.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And here's Jokic. He has 7. Right side Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first set.
Takes one from 10 feet. Another shot. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Washington. Marshall. That shot off. Good D by Hardaway. Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Murray. Gets the 14-footer to fall. 6 points for Jamal Murray.
Nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Irving against Brown. Now here's Marshall. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Pass to Jokic. Over Washington. And it's Jokic missing. Dallas leading by 10. Doncic outside. Misses the 3. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Here's Jokic. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Brown. Uses the glass in the layup. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
Some great total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the result.
An interesting post. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch-up.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Brown and Hardaway Jr. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Picked by Murray. Now here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Joker dominating inside.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
Here's flag. From Murray. And flag missing. Second half getting started. About a minute played.
Flag. First personal foul. First team foul.
Gordon, the pass to Hardaway. The 11-footer, and it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Doncic, and stolen by Brown. Pass to Murray. 3-pointer. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 4. And the shot's good by Irving.
Impressive work inside that time from Irving. He is one of the most talented scorers in this league.
Outside Brown, and here's Gordon. Hardaway on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Washington a screen on Brown. Kicks it to Doncic. Washington outside. Over Murray. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Dallas. PJ Washington.
And so he hits both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Murray. Here's Gordon. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Lively with a screen on Murray. And here's Doncic outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Irving. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on. No shot he can't make.
And Denver making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Crowder's checked in for Denver. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lively with a screen on Murray. Doncic, good.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Outside Johnson. Down low. Here's Gordon. And the shot goes.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
Consecutive buckets.
Doncic. That's to Lively. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. 8 points for Derek Lively.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Here's Strawther. Outside Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Irving. And here's Murray. For the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
A different look for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. Doncic passes to Gafford. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 8.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Outside Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screen was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And Dallas making a change here. Larson's checked in. Here's Williams. And the bucket is good. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Valanciunas finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up and
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Washington's checked in for Marshall. That one misses. For Denver, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slide.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And he lobs it up. Ball stolen. From deep three-point range. Oh, he got off in time.
Awareness.
Whoa! The heat to beat the buzzer.
We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll get... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Washington and Gafford combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Williams. And it's Marshall in at the 3, small forward. Irving against Murray. Shot clock at 6. Washington grabs a miss.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Irving. And it's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Tries to break his ice. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
You gotta commend the focus on the basket. Murray absorbing the contact well.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Brown in for Watson. Irving for 3. Marshall outside. Irving against Brown. Irving, the pass to Marshall. It's stolen by Johnson. And Denver pushing it up now. Denver moving it around. Back to Murray to take the lead. There's Murray with the triple. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals, putting pressure on the ball,
concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And it's Irving off the drive. Got it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Denver. 2-point game. And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy of his team. A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Strother. And Brown subbed in for Brown. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Clyde comes in for Marshall. And Doncic just subbed in for Williams. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Flag, defended by Murray. Now Washington. Doncic outside. Now Irving. Shot clock at 5. Jumps up a 3. Buries it from outside.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Now Jokic. From 13 feet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Lively with a screen on Murray. Irving outside. Doncic outside. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific group right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And there it is.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Flag outside. Now Doncic. Gordon with a steal. Now Jokic. That's a man mission right there.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Doncic outside. Here's Flag. Bucket. Straight in.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Outside Murray. Now Jokic. Yes, sir!
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
Expect them to take their time to strip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to run.
Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Spins. Connect!
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Takes it in. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Nuggets ball timeout.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
All right, everyone. Let's go. One more time for your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Can't get the 3. Semifinal. And with this win in Game 6. They've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive series for sure. One that they can build off of moving forward.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball?
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you...